Anyways, Mason, this first bit of news, I know we talked about James Gunn specifically watching Superman, etc., but Comic Pop, the YouTube channel, well, there's two channels.
Oh, yes.
So there's Comic Pop and Comic Pop Returns, and both are amazing. Sal runs them with Tiffany. It's incredible. There's 2 other guys on there. What are their names?
I don't know.
Incredible.
Is this a test?
Yeah, it's Ethan and Ben.
Okay, terrific.
Yeah.
You going to edit around that or?
No.
Terrific.
That was embarrassing for you. I knew it was a test for you.
Okay, right.
I watch that stuff all the time. Anyway, Sal is great. And he also accidentally broke a scoop and then had to remove the video.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
basically, he was speaking to Tom King, famous comic book creator. And Tom King, he was asking about, like, what's the creative process for the DCU and the writer's room and all of that. And he just straight up confirmed that James Gunn will write and direct the Superman movie. So, yeah.
Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, can't take that pee out of the pool, can you?
Well, no, he did remove the video.
Yes.
I spoke to him about it, be like, can I talk about this? And he was like, yeah,
What, is he going to
absolutely.
remove everybody's eyes and memories?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't do it, can you?
Superman can with a big kiss.
Now, does this suggest that perhaps Tom King was not supposed to say that? Okay.
Exactly.
Do you think he's fired from something?
Yeah, he's fired
Maybe
from
everything.
all things.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he just finished Human Target, so.
Exactly, and that's great.
That's great.
So yeah, but I just want to quickly say, like, if you want like incredible interviews with a bunch of comic creators, he's done multiple ones with like Mark Waid, Patton Oswalt's in there, Todd McFarlane, Greg Capullo, the recent one as mentioned with Tom King, which is going up again later. He's editing that bit out, but it's going up later this week. If you want like
There'll be a title card that says we edited out the bit where Tom King said that James Gunn is writing and directing the Superman movie. We edited it out for legal reasons and because we didn't want to embarrass Tom King.
So yeah, Comic Pop and Comic Pop Returns well worth a look, Mason.
Oh yes.
So there you go. I'm happy with that. James Gunn, I think, has got a really good track record, and there's no reason for me to think he won't make a good Superman movie unless he doesn't, in which case I knew it.
Now, here's a question. Yeah. How does Tom King know that he's writing and directing?
Because he's involved in... Well, he wrote Superman, Woman of Tomorrow. No, he didn't. He
didn't write Superman, Woman of Tomorrow. That doesn't even make sense.
No, what's the thing that he wrote?
He wrote Superman Up in the Sky.
Yeah, he wrote that.
Okay,
I think he's just, he's involved. He's in the zeitgeist.
It's just not, I don't know if he's in the zeitgeist.
Yeah, I think he's in the area.
What do you think a zeitgeist is?
What do you think it is? I'll tell you if you're right.
Let's do a little standoff here.
Okay.
Or we both.
Why don't we wait till the end of the show?
And then reveal what we both think the zeitgeist is.
Neither of us will Google it quickly.
Okay.
Mason, so here's something
It's a big suit. It's like the mask wears.
Yeah.
He wears that big zeitgeist.
There's a big zeitgeist,
It's yellow stuff.
Well, that's what I think
big
also.
hat with a feather in it.
I didn't even have to Google
big watch
it.
chain and two-tone shoes. That's his zeitgeist.
I agree. Mason.
It's smoking.
It is smoking.
Yeah.
Bad movie, though. Mason.
Disagree.
There's some MCU
I love that,
news. Yeah. They are going to release its first solely created superhero. Now, as in, this is a character made exclusively for the MCU. This is a character called Kahori.
Probably like Marvel Snap.
Probably like Marvel Snap, yeah.
It's probably for Marvel Snap, yeah.
It is. It's just a pack of cards. They're going to look at all these Marvel Snap characters that we've given gems to for this game.
Terrific. I love
People
it.
like it.
They like
People
it.
like the game.
I agree.
I've had opportunities to promote it, and I'm like, I don't know what this is, and I think it's...
We can tell you what it is.
Go on. We, as in me and you.
No, I'm in the character of Marvel.
Oh, yeah,
They're
okay.
Like, we can tell you.
Oh, we can tell
and
you.
we'd give you money and also would...
Yeah, I mean, that's all good. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've kind of dropped off a lot of the YouTube commercial ads because it's just a fucking hassle, to be honest. Just going back and forth with a marketing agency, and they're like, can you say this? Hey, you know how we said to say this? And I'm just like, I'm not going to do this anymore. Go to Big Sandwich, sign up there, and I'll stop doing ads on YouTube.
So Marvel, presumably at this point, is caved and they're giving us $9 a month.
That's right.
Okay. Well, he said it. All right.
Yeah. Anyways, this character of Kahori, I'm not sure how to pronounce it exactly, but it's going to be introduced. She's going to be introduced in What If?
I see.
And this episode asks the question, what would happen if the Tesseract fell to Earth and landed in the Sovereign? I cannot say this word, but it's...
Spin it around. I'll have a look. With utmost confidence, I'll say it.
Yeah, you say it.
I've made a horrible mistake here.
No, you have to do it now.
Okay. How Denisauni Confederacy.
That is very disrespectful. I would never have done that, obviously. Before the colonization of America, and the Tesseract takes on a new life and a new mythology, transforming a lake into a gateway to the stars and leading Kahori, a young Mohawk woman, on a quest to discover her power. So this is an episode written by Ryan Little, and the character is developed in close collaboration with members of the Mohawk Nation like historian Doug George and language expert Cecilia King. So
Love
there
it.
you go.
Exciting. So the character design looks cool.
Looks good, doesn't it? I think it's Amber Midthunder.
From the movie Prey.
Prey is voicing it. I think I saw that. If not,
Well, and people...
if not, I'm wrong.
Immediately upon seeing Prey, they were like, why don't they get her in the MCU? And people were like, she's already done a Marvel thing. And they're like, just do another thing.
Do a second thing.
Do a second thing.
So this is a character I could imagine, if they've cast her, could jump over to live action if need be, which is the only thing that counts.
It's true.
It's the only real and good thing in my life, Mason. MCU content.
Yes.
Speaking of.
Go on.
This comes via Disney's Thursday presentation at Morgan Stanley's 2023 technology. Damn it. I fucked it up again, Mason.
Well, they expect that, so you have to say it over and over again.
You're right.
And it gets embedded in our minds. We go something, Marvel, Morgan Stanley, something.
It's in the zeitgeist.
It's in the zeitgeist, that's right. Bob Iger came out in a leopard print suit.
This comes via Disney's Thursday presentation at Morgan Stanley's 2023.
These financials are smoking, he said.
Thank you, because that could be a chat to take a breath. Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference. So Bob Iger was talking about the future of Marvel and specifically Star Wars, but just Marvel. He said, Marvel, there were 7,000 characters. There are a lot more stories to tell. What we have to do is look at Marvel. Marvel is not necessarily the volume of storytelling, but how many times we go back to the well on certain characters.
What if it was like, listen, it's the volume of storytelling.
How many stories can we tell?
Quality irrelevant. We're just going to, just an absolute barrage.
Waterboard of
just an
stories.
Just an absolute unending torture of bad. We're going to get the AI to write it.
They should change it to MCUGB, Marvel Cinematic Universe,
of Great
Guantanamo
Britain.
Bay.
Oh. Same thing, am I right?
Because of the torture. Whoa! He'll say anything.
I'll say anything.
Anyway, he said, sequels typically work well for us, but do you need a third or fourth, or is it time to turn to other characters? So that's the first part. Presumably, do you reckon that could be like Thor-related? Like,
Could be Thor-related.
Could be Ant-Man related?
It is 100% Ant-Man related.
Ant-Man, what have you done?
Here's the thing also. He also said Solo's disappointing box office gave us pause on Star Wars. We're being very careful there. Is this the same?
Yeah. Well,
it is the Morgan Stanley Technology, Media and Telecom Conference, which is interesting. Maybe the cadence was a little too aggressive. We're going to make sure when we make one, it's the right one. So we're going to be very careful there. I mean, sure, but it's interesting. He's gone back.
It was like 5 years ago.
He's gone. It's interesting. He's gone back to Solo and not Rise of Skywalker, which I think is much worse.
I completely agree.
And also, the reason that I think maybe the reason he's looking at Solo as the big loss is because it costs so much to make, but it costs so much to make because they filmed it twice.
Yeah, well, exactly. But if you look at like the ill will that people have towards Star Wars, and it's not everybody. For example, I live for live action Star Wars content. I don't know if you know that, Mason. It's the only thing that's important in my life. I don't know if you know that,
I'm
Mason.
very aware.
There are different brands in front of me, and this is the one I like.
That's right.
Is that people like it's the Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
And I like The Last Jedi, but and the people's also perception of that. It's not Solo. Solo came and went.
Yeah.
People don't think about it.
Yeah, and yet he's chosen to put it in here.
Yeah, because you're right. It's the money thing.
But is it also because they don't want to admit their most recent thing was bad?
Well,
most recent-ish thing was bad.
We should tell them. We should jump in on the call.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Iger. Dad, you would say.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.